All right. Mini Project 7 for B215, and I can't get past like step 1. I need some help this time. Sending out invites to Gabriel and James now, but I know Gabriel's not available until later on tonight. I'll do another meeting with him tonight. So this is me and James right now. And I'm sending out the invites. Ay, ay, ay. Is that you, James?
Hey, John.
Hey, buddy.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to connect my headphones.
Take your time. I didn't see that email until I came out here to get on the computer. Sorry, I would have been sooner.
No worries, no worries. So I kind of got ahead this week and started doing the well, I'm done with pretty much everything.
Well, good, man. I'm
Oh,
glad to hear that. I'm good. I'm happy for you. I actually,
oh
I,
man.
I, I got stuck with this mini project. I get to like step 1. I can't get past. I need some help this time.
Yeah,
I like
of
that's
course, no
unusual.
problem. Um, all right, well, let's look at it.
All right, let me screen share. Or can you screen share yours? Let me watch. Let me see what you did.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Which one is this? Is this 7?
Mini project 7. Yeah,
Okay,
the horizontal lookup.
yeah. Welcome to the future.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty, here we go. So step 1. Um, on the dashboard sheet, create 2 drop-down lists. For each drop-down list, please use an error message to explain the appropriate selection possibilities. The drop-down list should be as follows. So there should be a selected year. This drop-down list should allow the user to select one of the most recent 3 years. Please use the years in the financial statement sheet as the options that show up in the drop-down list. But be sure
Oh,
to limit it to the most recent 3. What was that?
I guess I misspoke. When I said I couldn't get past step 1, I meant like step 1 on making on the second on part 2, where you make the graphs, the H lookups. I got the menus with the drop down. I got the input to the drop down menus. I got that done.
Okay, did you do
Instruct
the
them.
error message?
Yeah, I did
So
the
like,
error message in the special
see
instructions to
how
yeah.
my error message it says wrong year. Please select from one of the last 3 years: 2015, 2016, 2017.
Let me see what mine says. I forget what I put on mine. For the year, if you put in the wrong thing, I put, please choose a selection from the drop-down list. Select box and drop down arrow opens on the right side, right of the box. In this case, 2015, 2016, or 2017.
Yeah.
So mine
for
spells it out
for the second one, I actually did that, something similar to that, where I put wrong input. Please erase and select from the drop-down list provided.
Okay, so I got that down. I figured that out.
Okay.
But when it came time to do the changing the graphs according to the input dealios, as a matter of fact, let me well, go ahead and show me what you did, and I'll show you what I did afterwards.
Okay. So let's see. So where are you? You're stuck at step 2. So please create a pie chart showing each major category or assets for the selected year. Is that where you're stuck?
When we get to the financial page and we get rid of that cash flow, and we have to make charts based on the balance sheet and the income statement, you know, I get a little, but I keep getting stumped. Like I can show you my screen. Are you still? Let me look at my. Hold on a second.
Here, let me show you what I did. I have to unhide it though, because I hid everything. There we go.
Yeah, when it comes time for me to do that, I forget what the steps were. Then I try and go back and learn it again. Then I forget where I'm going, and I can't figure out the mistakes I'm making, and so it takes me forever. I can't get anywhere.
So what you want to do is you want to create an H lookup to find the year, or find, I guess it'd be the cash column in the year. Does that make sense? And so you end up doing a where is H? Oh, here's the H lookup. Here we go. So I just did an H lookup. First off, I coordinated these dates here with the dates connected to the dates on the dashboard. So for instance, I did this one is 2016 is connected to the dashboard. And so it's going to be whatever year is here. And then the following years, going backwards, is just that year minus 1.
All right, now walk me through that. Because what I've been doing on mine, I've been trying to get information from the chart on the table on the left, but I haven't been making my own little individual H lookup columns.
Yeah, so if you look, here, you know what? Let's see. Here, you screen share, and then I'm going to kind of walk you through it.
Okay, thanks. Hold on a second. All right, this is mine. Like I was fumbling forever. I deleted and started from scratch. So I went ahead and started making these graphs right here, or these charts right here, to follow through with. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I got cash, and then the 3 years we're looking up for the first chart, and I've got each of the calculations. Sorry. For 2015, I got what's shown here for 2015 for cash, and the same thing for 2016, 2017, and the corresponding ones for each of the other 4 asset things. But making the chart from that changes when I forgot what the steps were. And also I did for this next chart, I did the same thing. I made sales for each of the years showing the showing the amounts from the chart over here. like doing H lookups for that year, for sales for that year, and then for contribution margin for that year. And then I did this chart. This is going to be the next one I was going to try and set up, but I haven't gotten past this first step. So I guess
Okay.
I'm looking at what you were saying about doing each column for each year, you know?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to think, because for the most part, I was, to be honest, I was a little bit confused on the directions myself. Like, let's see, please create a pie chart showing each major category of assets for the selected year. So let me check. Let me make sure that I've got that right. I might have.
Well, let me show you what I did for my dashboard, what I got so far. My dashboard, I got the 2 input columns with the 2 drop down, like a little sign here telling you what to choose from.
Oh yeah.
I also got the little drop down. Oops, sorry. Drop down menu that gives you that selection of those 3 things. And when I did that, I did it. Let me see the data tab here. I did this referencing from the other page. Like I have it referencing these 3 years on the top of my balance statement.
Okay. How come it says or?
Say what?
I've never seen it say or.
Well, I just typed that in there as just like the instruction message.
Oh, that's your note.
That's my little my little message box.
Oh, okay.
And then over here, there's a message box.
I don't think we have to. I don't think we have to have a actual message box. The message box is just.
I didn't think so either, but then I read something about it. Hold on.
It's the error message that you're supposed to explain.
Okay.
So that's where you put that in. So like if they mess up while entering in that, while selecting a year or whatever, then it'll give them that error message that says, "Hey, you chose the wrong selection."
I forget where it said that. Was it in the hint or was that in the instructions?
It was. So it's let's see where to go. I was just looking at it. Where's that error message? Oh, it's in number 1. So it says on dashboard sheet, create 2 drop-down lists. For each drop-down list, please use an error message to explain the appropriate selection possibilities. The drop-down list should be as follows. So it's not telling you to put a note saying, hey, explain to them before they do it. It's just like if they mess up, then it explains it to them.
Okay, so I guess I'll get rid of that. Alrighty. So when it comes time to make the chart that changes when you change the input, I was fumbling with if equals or is it just H reference or I don't.
So John, I think you just erased your drop down list completely.
No, I think did I? Oh yeah, you're right, I did.
So just hit back twice or a couple times and put them back in. Okay, and then go click on the data validation tab again. And then go to input message. I think that's where you put it. There we go. So just erase that.
Or should I just like you? I'll just think so and show it.
Okay. Yeah, so just do that on both of them.
Alrighty.
There you go. Okay. I mean, there's probably nothing wrong with you having that there. It's going up and beyond. But yeah. Anyways, okay, so let's see. So what I did was I created a changeable spreadsheet that actually updates according to the year that you're on. So
I should start over here. I should make for each year.
so do you see what you've got down below next to the income statement?
Yeah.
Right there, exactly. So what you should do is you should make that 2010. Yeah, clear all those out.
Clear them out. Okay. I thought I was gonna copy and paste them up there.
No, go ahead and clear them out.
All right, they're
So
gone.
go to the first section, first cell that you have selected right there.
Yeah.
Click on it. Okay, so put equals, and then go to your dashboard page, and then select the year that you have right there in your drop down. So just select that, and then lock it.
Hold on a second. I don't have an F key on this keyboard. I have to do it manually.
Shift 4, Shift 4. Okay, then go ahead and hit enter.
All right.
Okay, so now take that, drag it to the next cell, and then go into the function bar, the equation bar up top, and then hit -1. Enter. Yep. And then go ahead. Wait, what?
No, I think.
Oh, you had the wrong cell selected. That's why. You were on 24N instead of 24O.
Hold on a second.
So.
All right. This is referencing the dashboard, but that's the input box. That's. Are you sure that's what we're supposed to be doing?
Yes.
Okay, so it's dashboard, whatever, lock anchored, but that's only when it's showing 15, 2015.
Yeah. So now change it. Watch. Change the date.
Okay. So now it says 17. Okay.
So now just drag that over and then click only on O23 or O24, and then add that minus sign to the cell O24, the -1 to the cell 24.
You mean drag it downwards?
No, drag it to the right.
Right. Hold on. Somebody's knocking at my door. Hold on a second. Ah.
Hi, how are you? Mr. John.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Margaret Eleanor.
Hello,
I'm your CLE.
meet you.
Tomorrow, I'm going to you.
Okay.
At 8 o'clock.
All right.
I'm coming here just for the address.
Okay.
Okay?
This is where I live.
Thank you so much.
Good to meet you.
Tomorrow. You remember my name?
Margaret?
Hi, Margaret.
Margaret.
Tomorrow.
Margaret what?
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Elinor. Yes.
Eleanor,
Miss Eleanor.
pleasure to meet you.
Okay, nice
Pleasure
to meet you. Okay. Okay. At tomorrow in the morning.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. How are you?
Yes. How are you?
Good.
Good?
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you
Alright.
so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, bye. Let me
I
close
forget.
the-
Miss. What's your last name?
Eleanor.
Miss
Miss
Eleanor, okay.
Eleanor. Okay.
I forget everything. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.
Just a
How's
minute.
Margaret?
Miss Eleanor. Hold on a second. Let me write that down so I don't forget. All right, so back to what we were talking about. All right, so this column is now hooked to the input.
Correct. So now click on that, drag it once to the right, and then click on the cell that you just dragged it to.
Okay.
So you didn't drag it, you actually you just clicked on the cell. Okay, there we go. Now just click on the one on the right. There we go. Now go into the equation bar and do -1.
Enter.
Yeah, and then go back up to 2, and then drag it all the way. You can drag it all the way across, and it should. Oops.
Oops.
Okay, I thought I might do that. The reason why I did that is because you, let's see. Yeah, so you have it anchored. And actually, you can go in. You know what you should do? Just go to or cell O24.
Okay. Let me hit escape. So O24.
So yeah.
This one right here.
Click on it and then just hit equals. And then hit N24. -1. Enter. Okay, now drag that across.
You're an expert.
Trying to become one. That'd be pretty cool.
My fingers don't always work as good as I want them to. All right, did that work that time?
Yeah, so do you see how it goes down?
17, 16, 15. Okay, yeah, I see that. All right.
So now this is when you're going to do your H lookup formula.
Am I doing it right here under 2017?
Correct. So H lookup, and then you're going to look up
For sales, right?
hold on one second. So you're going to look up 2015. Oh, let's see. Yeah, 2015. So it's going to be, you're going to do the top cell. So 2017, click on that one where 2017 is right above it.
The words are
No. Nope.
Which one, right here?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Okay, comma.
Comma.
Now you're gonna look up. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna select all that data that you have in that.
Just the
exactly.
data.
You can do anything from A24 all the way to A. What is that? K or something like that. So I guess go right there. Yeah.
Is that the whole box we're trying to select?
Yep.
All right. So now
you're going to want to anchor that.
Okay, hold on. I got to do some circus work here. I got to push 2 buttons at the same time. Hold on a second. All right, done.
And then actually go back to where it says N24 in your equation bar, and you're going to want to anchor that, but only anchor the row. So only anchor 24 right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So then go back to where you were in the equation.
I was trying to figure it out. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. I didn't remember ever hearing that in the instructions or reading that about only anchoring one of them. All right, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to talk on top of you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you were talking to me or not. But yeah, you can anchor just one of them. It actually works best that way because when you drag it to the right and down, it won't go down, but it will go right.
Okay.
It'll keep that 2017, 2000. So now you gotta do the row index. So the row index is gonna be the numbers that you have to the left. So this one you're gonna want to anchor, but only anchor the column. So you're gonna click where it has A25. So it's gonna be cell A25.
Hold on a second. Say that slowly now. Right now we're supposed to be like the column number or the row number.
Correct. So you're gonna do A25.
Oh, because I got the number written in there, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then anchor only the column.
All right.
Okay. And then your range, the next part, it's going to just be comma false. Okay. So hit enter. And now you should be able to just drag that all the way to the bottom right, and it will autofill all of that. Yeah, just go all the way to 2000.
Hold on, I messed up.
No worries. You can just yeah.
No, I guess not. Hold on, let me try it again.
Drag it all the way to the right.
Well, I'm grabbing onto stuff is not easy with my mouse. Hold on. Alrighty.
Okay, so now let's just double check those numbers, make sure that they're correct, which it looks like they are. So now you have, that's the H lookup part. So now, anytime you change that, and actually you can get rid of 2012, 2011, 2010 because you only need the last 5 years. Does that make sense? So you can get rid of the last 3 columns right you have there.
So these guys can all just be deleted?
Yeah, you can delete those.
Okay.
So now go to your dashboard and just test it. Go pick a different year. Pick 2000 whatever, 2015. Try 2015. Okay, now go back and check it out and see if it changed. Bada bing, bada boom.
Alrighty, cool.
Wait, 1 second. Okay, yeah, that's correct. So we're just checking your numbers.
So
what was that?
This is gonna be for one of the graphs, one of the charts that we're doing on the dashboard. Number 3.
No. So the only reason you had to do this was so now you can do a VLOOKUP to get the sales, the what was it? So you need to get the cash, accounts receivable, and the inventory and the total fixed assets out of that. And actually, so you should. You need to do that for the upper section as well. You need to do that for the income statement part too. Or the balance sheet, sorry. So what I would do if I were you is I would actually go and just copy all that data that you have right there that's already selected.
Yeah.
And move it. Yeah, just move it out of the way because you're going to want to do another thing like you just did down below right there next to the balance statement, balance sheet.
Hold on, somebody's knocking on my door again. Jim. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Mike. What's up?
I'm working on cleaning your house out. Now, I'm throwing all this good paper away for computer. You like it?
Definitely.
It's all good
Yeah.
paper.
Hold it all back up.
Yeah.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
Would you want it up there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's even this here.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you very much.
There's a lot there.
I see that. Thank you. It's one of my neighbors' needs and stuff. Printer paper and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna wait. You want me to copy this? This already highlighted chart. Make a copy of it, or just move it out of the way.
You can move it out of the way. So the same thing is below too. So if you want to select all the way down to S16, you can.
I mean, I can't see. You just cut and paste it somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Where should I put it down? Am I going to use it again down here at the bottom?
Yeah, that's probably okay. So now you're going to want to go and copy all the data from the balance sheet to your left. Don't copy it, but copy like the first row right there, yeah.
And then the years in the top. What are you talking about?
So, yeah, see that column right there that you're selected on?
Yeah.
Just copy all the titles. You're gonna do what you just did with the income statement. You're gonna do that with the balance sheet. So copy and then.
So put this over here then.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you're gonna do equals dashboard that, what was it, C8 or something like that.
The year selector box.
C3. Oh yeah, exactly.
Something's wrong. I must have missed something else. Hold on.
You had it. You just had to click it.
Equals, and just go over here to the year entry box.
And then make sure to anchor it.
I think I'm doing something right.
Well, just type it in then. Just type in dollar symbol.
Let me start from scratch. Hold on, let me just erase that. Equals dashboard C3. Why is it not selecting it?
Can you type? Try typing it.
There it is. It's not. It's just. I'll just move it up here.
There we go. And then anchor it.
I have to hit enter. Hold on a second. Okay, let me go back and anchor it. I'm doing something wrong. For some reason, my selector turns into an arrow when it's there. Let me anchor it. All right, now it's anchored.
Okay, now hit enter.
Hit enter. Okay. All right, cool.
And then in O4, you're just going to do the same thing you did at the other down below, where it's equals N4 minus 1.
Wait a minute, am I box too high, or should I be in this? Should I be in the?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can move it down. You can move it down.
Yeah. All right, and now I'm drag this across.
No, you gotta remember. You gotta do the equation to get to the year before. So do n equals n minus 1 and n5 minus 1. Now you can drag that one. And you only need to go to five years total. So go to R.
Or let's delete this one. All right.
Cool. And so now you're just going to do the same H lookup formula that you did down below.
No, I'm not remembering those. All right.
So it's going to be N5 anchored. So it's only the row.
N5, this one right here, you mean?
Correct. And then only anchor the row.
All
Okay.
right.
And then you're going to select the table range or table array. And that's going to be the entire balance sheet starting from the row of the year.
Alrighty.
And then anchor that. Okay, comma, and then row index is going to be A6 with it anchored only as the column.
A6 will be the number list I got over here.
Correct, and then
Anchored with A.
A, exactly.
You're the man, thank you.
And then false will be the range of that,
And what false, yeah.
comma false. Now you can drag that all the way to the right and then drag it all the way down. And then if you select all those rows and then double click the black, it'll actually autofill the whole thing.
What are you saying?
So select the entire first top row on cache. No. Where you were just a second ago from N.
Including the cat? Oh, from it, okay.
Not, yeah, only the numbers. So select all the way to R. And then go to the right and just double click the black. There we go.
No, not me.
Okay, we'll just drag it down. It'll work if you just drag it down. Mine actually will, if you double click it, it'll autofill all of them.
Yeah, mine does sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Search because something. Oops.
There you go.
Search because something I forgot to do or a shift.
Okay.
Didn't hit or something.
So there we go. So now you've got all that information filled out. So now you're going to use the V lookup on the cells down below. So go on down.
I mean with these guys. What are you saying?
Yeah.
You guys should copy and cut and paste and bring them back up so they're close to the chart.
If you want, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Why can't I do this? Alright. Oops. Alright, so now I have to modify these to adjust to these charts, not the original charge, right?
Yeah. So, and actually, I believe the instructions only call for the year that you're in. So you actually only need 1 year instead of 3 years for that section that you're right there.
Okay, you mean when it's choosing that year, the graph shows the year it's chosen.
So for instance,
We
it
have to
says
have the information for all 3 years in case you change the year selection.
no, because what you're going to do is you're going to do 2015 up there. You're going to change that to be the dash connected to the dashboard. So
I mean, this guy right
click
here.
that. Yeah, and then do equals, and then go click the dashboard, and then select the year that you have selected.
I remember now. Okay. I anchor this, right?
Correct. Enter.
So enter. Okay.
Okay. So now you're going to do, let's see, go down.
Say it again.
Yeah, you can delete that. Okay, so now you're going to do a VLOOKUP for that.
All right.
So equals VLOOKUP. And then the lookup value is going to be the cache.
Should I do this cache or the one right next to it?
The one right next to it.
All
There we
right.
go. And then
Anchor that, right?
anchor only the column. I guess technically you don't need to anchor it because you're not dragging it to the right, but
Yeah. Okay. But it doesn't make a difference, right?
it won't. It's not going to make a difference. So the table right now, you're going to select from 2000, so right above cache, all the way. I guess you technically here you don't need to. Yeah, that's fine. Anchor, and then it's going to be column index number 2. And false. Enter. So now you can just drag that down. It should work. What?
I said, does that look right? The 25.7 something? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Work that
So
time.
now, yeah. So now, just go change your year, make sure it worked.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You know, okay, cool.
So now we're gonna do, let's see. We're basically gonna do the same thing with the next one with that second section, but we're gonna do all the years.
All right.
Not all the years, but the 5 years.
Now, is
So
that the sales, the margin, the contribution margin, and the net income for the 5 years?
Let's see.
And,
Yeah, it says net income, but it's actually net profit.
yeah, same thing. Yeah.
So go to where you have the 2017. Actually, go to 2016 because you have 6 columns there. You only need 5.
Okay.
So then make that equal to the dashboard year.
Anchor it. Yeah, hold on. I don't know why I'm asking. I know. I'm dropping my keyboard. Oh, I messed something up. Hold on a second. I gotta fix that. Ah, what'd I do? All right, let me go back and start again. Hold on. I'm coming over here to the 2016, right? This
Yeah,
guy's
let's
already
see.
anchored to the. Oh, looks like he's already.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You're good.
All right.
So now go to 2015 where you have it right there.
I actually I made a mistake and I didn't. So I'm on this column right here. It's linked to the dashboard. It's anchored. Now, do I have to do anything after this? That's the whole step, right?
No, that's the whole step. So now you're just going to go to cell Y15.
Is that the year or the number under it?
Yep. No, it's the year. So the year you're going to do equals
Equals
2000, and then do the 2000. Click on 2017 minus, and then put -1. Okay.
okay.
Enter, and then you're going to take that one, and instead of dragging it to the right, you're going to drag it to the left.
All right. To avoid confusion,
So,
I'm gonna get rid of this little part right here, though.
okay, go for it.
All right. So that's
Click on 2016.
that's the one we just did, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the
Okay, and then go to do the autofill, but instead of dragging it right, drag it left.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So now you're going to do another VLOOKUP.
Hold on. I think these are all matching now. Are
What?
they?
What do you mean?
Did it say 16, 15, 14, 13? Okay, yeah, it does. Okay. I thought I was worried about something. Sorry, go ahead.
So now you're going to do that same VLOOKUP formula, but you're going to do it with the income statement instead. So go to V16.
This one right here?
Yep. So you're going to do a VLOOKUP.
Hold on a second. What am I looking at? The year above it?
Correct.
Okay.
And then you're going to want to anchor the row for that one.
Hold on. Hold on a second. All right. Now the comma.
Yep. And then you're going to select yeah, exactly. So select all the data from the year
Do I
down.
start from this row with the blank space right where the years are, or do I start
Oh,
from the
you know what?
sale?
Hey, I just realized we're doing a VLOOKUP, not an HLOOKUP. So don't select the year. You're going to want to select sales. Sorry, I'm a dork.
No worries. That was
So
right.
go back to where it says V15 and change that to, so anchor that. Go ahead and anchor that.
All right.
Okay. So go ahead and go to, yeah, change the V15, change it to the, so click on the sales cell.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to delete the V15 though.
Say it again.
You still have V15, cell V15 selected for that part as well. So you need to delete that part.
Oh.
And then you want to anchor the column for that as well.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can go back to the end of the equation. Bada bing, bada boom. So then you're just going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 6, comma false. Okay. So go ahead and drag that to the right. Drag it only to the right. Don't drag it down. Okay. So now you have to go into each of those boxes and change the column. Nope, don't drag it down. You have to change the, so click on, yeah, click there. Go down one. So go into the cell and then change it to 5. Column index 5. And then hit tab.
Hit tab.
On your keyboard.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that just moves it. So and then change that one to 4. Tab 3. Tab 2. Okay. So now you should be able to go and drag all that stuff.
Hold on a second. I'm anal about things looking bad, so.
And also too, I just noticed the reason why those said NA, it was because you have them spelled incorrectly. So contribution margin only says contribution margin.
Okay.
And then you need to change net income to net profit.
All right, hold on. CONTRI. They spell the country. Is that right? Is that the?
Yeah.
Okay. And profit. All right.
Okay. Now go ahead and drag the top one across.
Hold on a second. Let me be anal for a second. All right. So the formula is right here. I'm dragging it across and down.
You've already dragged it across. So if you just select all the way to 2015, so if you hold shift, yeah, and then drag it down. So
I think I did it right.
I believe so.
The numbers.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So there you go. So now you're ready to make your graph.
All right. Now, like this up here, we have it's the two things. So is that what we're doing for this graph?
Oh, you know what? You do need to do one more thing.
What's up?
So go just below, like, you see where you just put the new sales thing right there?
Yeah.
Delete two of those.
Delete what?
Delete two of those.
Not understand what you're saying. Delete chobos.
Yeah, delete contribution margin and net profit.
Okay.
Okay. And then go click on the sales. Hit equals. And then go to the dashboard. And then click exactly. And then enter. Or you can anchor it. Anchor it, yeah.
All right.
Enter. And then go ahead and do the same thing with the year, but do it right up one and to the right one.
Hold on. Say, oh, I'm lost. Say it again now.
So
Over in
go to hold on, go back.
Here, hold on a second. All right. Go back to financial statements. All right. Let me get that to a word again. Hold on. I'm sorry. Thank you for being patient with me. All right. All right. So now it says something. Okay. So where am I
So go
going
up. Just use your arrow keys. Go up one and then to the right one.
All right.
Okay, and then equals, and then select the year from the dashboard.
Oh, the your input thingy.
Yeah, and then anchor that one.
See, I wasn't sure exactly how to do this step either. I know I haven't gotten this far yet, but I was worried about how to put two inputs into the same output.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay.
I didn't hit enter. Hold on a second. Is it still anchored? I think I anchored that again. Hold on.
You need to anchor it. There we go. Enter.
All right.
Cool. So now you're gonna do a let me see how I did mine, because this one's tricky. No, I guess it's not tricky. You're actually gonna use the same exact equation that you used right above for this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, and actually, if you want to drag it all the way to the right, move the 2017 to the, actually, better yet, see the go to 2013, select that, and then hold shift and go and select 2017. And then copy that. And then go and paste that down where 2017 is.
Right here, you mean?
Yep.
Is that going to make us lose our connection to the input cell?
No. Okay. And then go ahead and select sales, or the numbers, the sales dollar amounts for each year.
Hold on, you mean, wait, let me stop this.
Yeah. So right there. And then just go all the way over and select all the way to underneath 2017 and copy those. And then paste that next to total variable cost.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I assume we're going to be changing these now.
No, those should work. So let's see, total variable cost, year 2013. Yeah, so those are all correct. So go ahead and try changing on your dashboard. Go and change what you have selected. Yeah, so you've got that right now. So that's perfect. So, but that's going to be its own graph, that section right there that you just did. So, that's why you wanted to do that separate from the other information. And that's also why you wanted to have that cell be anchored to the selection cell instead of
All right. So now all we gotta do, we got all the three charts, all the adjustable charts. Now all we gotta do is make the graphs, right?
exactly. So all you have to do is select the data and make the graph.
All right. When I do the graph for this first one, am I gonna have to include 2017?
Don't worry about including 2017.
I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me back up on that. Hold on.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Don't do anything. You just got rid of your border. Okay. You got rid of your border. You're fine now.
Okay.
So select from cache to the bottom right. If you hold shift, then you'll be able to do that really easily. So select cache, hold shift, and then click on the 54978.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Then go to insert. And then select pie chart. There we go. Look at that. So you're just gonna want to
this is the first one's gonna be called assets.
major assets.
Major with the G, with the J.
J. So then click on the graph in the middle. Then click on add elements to the far left. Far left.
Oops. We'll just say add elements on the front. You mean up here, you mean?
Add chart element, yeah.
Oh, I did something. Hold on.
Go back to design. You went to format.
Oh, okay, thank you. Up here, you mean?
Far left, far left, far left. There we go. So add chart element.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. So go to data labels. And then do inside end. Perfecto. Okay. So because it asks you to put the dollar amounts on the chart.
Where does it ask me to do that?
So in step 2, it says, please create a pie chart showing each major category of assets for the selected year. Cash, AR, inventory, and fixed assets, and show the dollar amounts of each. Okay. There we go. So now let's cut the graph.
We'll make this bigger. I have bad eyesight.
That's good.
All right. So now you want me to cut it for the dashboard page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope I didn't just delete it. There it is. Okay.
Cool. So now just move that wherever.
Ah,
That'd be fun to read. Mm. Okay.
how's that look? And then we got enough space over here for 2 more charts.
Yeah.
If it's too big, think you should make it smaller?
What?
You think that's taking up half the page? Think it's too big?
I don't know. You can do it however you want. I think it's fine.
All right, cool.
And plus, you can play with it after we're done doing all this too.
All right, well, let me move on to the next step then. Thank you for helping me with this, man.
Yeah. No problemo.
So
So
this-
then you're going to select all of that. Yeah. Just select all of it. And then you're going to put a bar chart. Insert a bar chart. Or, well, I guess you can choose whatever kind of chart you want. I chose a bar chart because I thought it looked the best.
bar charts are the coolest.
That's funny. Huh. Okay. And then that one's just going to be labeled, let's see, 5-year history. I need to switch my stuff around now that I think about it.
Alrighty. And I'll play with the colors and things later, but this is this is a correct looking graph, right?
Yeah. Oops.
And I'll make them fit better later. I'll shape them later, but just so we have enough space right here for the third one, I'll leave that open. Whatever, anyway. All right. And now this last one is going to be, now isn't one of them supposed to be like lines across from left to right?
I'm sorry, what?
I remember seeing the examples. I think it was one we just did. In the examples, the ones we just did were like lines going left and right. Different kind of chart.
What do you mean?
Well, let me find the example of it. Like one of these guys.
Are you talking about for the third chart?
Now I remember seeing the examples on the video that the guy had like lines from left to right, but I don't know, I'll play with it later.
What it was for the part that says select what kind of chart you want to do, because
Okay.
in step 3 it says please create some other type of chart, graph, you figure out the best type that shows 5-year history. So then the next one is, please also create a chart showing a 5-year history. And then it says for the selected year and going back 4 years of selected line item from the income statement as a percentage of sales.
So the contribution margin is going to be the progress of the contribution margin. Oh, it's going to change.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
So, but
about
that's supposed to be a percentage, not showing the actual amount. So actually, let me see.
I mean the figures I got right here. They're supposed to be percentages.
I'm gonna watch that video real quick. I want to double check because I think I know what you're saying now.
I don't know if it's supposed to be percentages.
Oh, okay. So actually, you know what you need to do? So, and I messed up on this too. So we can fix this together.
My 5-year history chart, that's only linked to the years. Yeah, it changes when I change the years, but it doesn't change when I change the income statement line.
Yeah, because you haven't created the graph for that yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
So both of these first two are only connected to the years.
yeah, exactly. And then the third graph is going to be connected to the year and the selected income line.
All
So
right.
actually, we need to add something in here. Okay. So now, okay. We do need to change that graph.
Which one? You mean the first two? One of the first two ones, or
the third graph?
we haven't done it yet? You mean the one with the one that we're working on now, number 3?
There we go. Okay. Yeah, number 3. Yes.
All right. That'd be the one that's selected to the sales thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Sales lines for 5 years. Let me make my screen a little bit more readable. No, it's not read. You can't read that. I'm an old man. My eyes aren't that good anymore. All right. So what are we changing about this last chart we're trying to do?
Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. All right. So, do you remember how to do the half screen?
Yeah. Hold on a second. In order to do that, I need to have like just 2 windows open. Hold on. What do you want me to do? The hold on a second. I'll close my browser. So I've got I'm afraid if I turn this off, it's gonna kick me out of the meeting. I don't know. What do you want me? What do you want me to show you? My Excel sheet splitting the page with something else. What
1
do you want
second.
me to show you?
You're not going to show me anything. I'm going to share my screen.
Oh, okay then.
I just want you to be able to follow along and do what I'm doing as we're doing it. So just do the split screen.
I'm manually making it so I can see a little bit better here.
Okay. Oh. Do you remember how to drag and snap it? Drag it all.
I don't know how to do that. I couldn't figure it out when I was playing with it. But I
So
can see, I got it now. Is my screen sharing or are you just seeing your own face?
no, I'm seeing you. Hold on. Don't stop sharing yet. I'm gonna tell you what to do. So go up and see where it says Google Hangouts Chrome at the very top.
See where it says what?
On the title part of your window at the very top.
You mean up here?
Higher. All the way at the top of the window.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Grab that and then drag it all the way to the right of your screen.
All right, now you're off the screen now. I don't see you anymore.
Well, you get it. Okay. God, you're killing me. Okay. Go close to where it has the minimize part.
Yeah.
Don't click on that, but click right there and then drag it and hold it and go off of the page with your thing, and it should automatically snap it to half page.
No, it doesn't.
You're interesting. I wonder why. What year Windows do you have?
It's Windows 10, but I also have I don't like how Windows like automatically sends information away. So I also have like an anti-beacon. So it's probably that's stopping it from automatically doing stuff.
Okay, well, go ahead and let me share my screen, and you can watch on the Google Hangouts while you do it on the far left.
You're trying to get me to split screen it, right?
Yeah, you're fine with what you're doing.
Pretty much split screen like it is now.
Yeah. Okay. So, oops. Okay. So you have to come here. You actually have to do another column or another row for sales because you got to make a percentage out of it.
So I'm trying to follow what you're doing. I mean, under where it
So,
says net margin for the third chart. I can't see this. Let me maximize this. See if I can see what you're doing.
so you need to find the information for the direct sales.
Yeah, on the inventory, where's that listed at?
It's going to be, so pretty much what you're going to do, John, is underneath where you have your, oh, underneath where you have the one that changes with the dashboard, right? You're going to just click down one and then put sales and then go and drag the formulas down. Okay.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Let's drag what formulas down. You mean click on sales on this one right here?
I can't see your page, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're looking at mine. Okay, if you look at yours, do you see how mine has, it's very similar to yours. We set it up very similar. So yours has the sales, contribution margin, net profit, and then it goes down and it has the one that is connected to the dashboard. Remember?
Hold on, I'm confusing myself. Let me go back to something I understand here. Hold on. Is
Okay,
my
you know,
screen sharing right
go
now?
ahead and share your screen.
Yeah, my screen. I thought yeah, my screen is still sharing. I'm gonna click on your name. I thought I was
My
clicking
screen,
on
my screen sharing.
but now I'm clicking on my name. Hold on. I've got my Excel sheet up, so it's probably showing you my page right now, right?
Okay, yeah. So do you see where it says net margin?
Yeah.
Okay, go click on net margin.
Okay.
Okay, and then click down one, and then type in sales.
Okay.
Okay, and then go select all the numbers to the right of net margin.
Okay.
And then drag it down one.
Drag it down or
So
copy and paste?
fill it down. Yeah. Okay. So now you're good. Now you need to create an equation to give you the percentages. So you're going to put underneath on the bottom row beneath those numbers. So you, right there, you're going to do the first cell divided by the second cell.
When you say second cell, you mean the sales?
Yep. Okay, enter, and then go ahead and drag that across. And then just change it to a percentage.
All right. So what did I just do now? When I drag that down, that automatically filled in. Was that correctly set to sales, or do we have to confirm? Or is over here where it says net margin?
Boom. Okay, good.
Where's the net margin coming from? Oh, there it is. How did we get these figures for the sales row right here? I know we dragged it down, but what was that from? That was from U21. We were looking up the net margin. Okay, I got you. For that year would be 2013, so that would be right there, right? Yeah, okay. When we dragged that down, it came down. It's according to the years, right? Okay. So this one would be 22. So everything for the sales row right here is exactly what was under the net margin for other right here, right? Other.
What do you mean other?
No, it says sales. Okay. How did you make sure that this information was coming for sales?
Because you're connected to the sales, word sales.
Oh, I am. Okay.
Yeah, so you're connected to that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because this one's connected to that one. Okay. I understand. I got you.
So now scroll back to the right. I want to see your data because we're going to make a chart now. So what I would do is I would actually put the percentage above the net margin.
You mean cut and paste and just put this row in above the net margin row?
Don't cut and paste it, just drag it. So select net margin and then hold shift and then go all the way to the back, the far right of sales. Go down one row.
And then all of this down.
Just move those, yeah. Just move them below percentage.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then move percentage directly underneath the date.
I mean the whole bunch of them are up there, right?
No, just percentage. We're gonna move everything again after we're done. This is just gonna make it easier to select the information for the chart. Okay. Now go ahead and select all of that data. So but only the percentages and the dates.
All right.
Okay, and then go ahead and insert a whatever kind of chart you want to do. I did a pie chart. I'm going to change mine.
But we're ignoring the net margin sales down here.
I'm sorry, what?
We're just gonna ignore the two rows right here. It says net margin.
Yeah, you don't need. You just needed the percentages from those.
Okay. What do you recommend I do?
What do you mean? What kind of chart?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a column chart. I'm actually gonna do. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I just did a column chart. And I
Yeah,
just have to.
I'm not big on originality today. I'm just gonna listen to take your lead.
Interesting.
All right, is there anything more we need to do on this page before I put it on my dashboard, do you think?
Hold on one second. Let me see your chart again. What do you have? You have net margin selected? I
I've
want
got
to
the
try
percentage
something.
in the years. I don't have net margin or anything selected. All I have selected
No.
is percentage.
Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Okay. So
But this percentage chart, that's not what what's this a chart of?
what do you mean?
What's number 3 a chart of?
It's a chart of the 5-year history of the net margin, or sorry, not net margin, but whatever you've got selected. It's percentage of sales that the selected income statement item is. So yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Is it 5 years percentage or just the? Yeah, it's over 5 years, right?
Yeah. So I use a special formula to name mine. So that way it updates according to what it is. So instead of select them item sales, what I put is I did a formula which made it update according to what you have selected on the
So
dashboard.
you mean to change the name of whatever it is selected?
Yeah, so it changes it automatically with.
So is that, do I just type in the equal to do a formula and it automatically understands what I'm talking about?
No, it's a certain formula. So it's like concatenate. So
Well,
click
I'm
on
not
it.
that advanced. I can just leave it simple.
Okay, whatever. I'll show you mine when we're done.
All right, I'm gonna put this on my dashboard. Hold on a second.
What? Oh, dang it.
All right. Now the 5-year history one, you don't think that should be like a line graph from left to right?
We can do whatever. I'm gonna change mine. I actually am. Just so we can kind of get a better idea.
What do you think like that?
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Mm.
That's what he has in his.
All right, so changing the income statement line changes chart number 3, and changing the years changes charts number 1 and 2. Oh, and 3. So changing the year changes all 3 of them, but changing the income statement line item selection only changes 1 of them. Is that the outcome we're supposed to be getting?
Yeah.
Okay. Now between now and my meeting tonight with Gabriel, I'm probably gonna play with the colors and change the way these things look. But thank you so much for helping me with the formula input, because I was completely panicky.
Yeah. Let me show you something cool on mine.
All right.
If you don't mind.
Stop screen sharing mine. All right.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
No problem. You know what I realized we haven't been doing before
What's
we finish? Let's just do a closing prayer, because I'm watching YouTube videos of other people doing these, and they always start out with a prayer, and I feel that invites the Holy Spirit and everything.
Yeah.
We already forgot to do it, but maybe from now on we should try and open our meetings like that.
Sounds good. All right. Let's see.
Before the meeting, I was trying to figure things out. I was playing with if equal than, if functions. I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
Pull my hair out.
Okay. I'm almost done.
Take your time, bro. I'm playing with mine.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, I'm ready to share mine.
Go for it.
Okay. So here we go. So I've got everything that's going to update with a year. And you've got your major assets. So that's going to update. And then you have the net margin. What I did here is I actually added the amount for the current year that is selected. And then down here, you've got the net margin 5-year history percentage for the net margin.
Let me ask you a question. Up there in your major assets of 2015, the pie chart, you see how it's got the major, like it's over half the size of the pie, the total assets or total net income. What is it again?
The total fixed assets?
Yeah. That's one of the 4 things it asks us to include, right? Whenever I see a chart, I always think the total is like not supposed to be in there, but for this assignment it is, right?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
Let's see. What I do want to do is I want to change the color of this, obviously, my bars here. And then I'll be done. Let's see, actually I can do it right now. Okay. So, and then, but if you look, so these are actually, they're not part of the chart themselves. If I were to move the chart,
you just strategically place them there.
Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah,
you see that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, but these are all equations in order to make it so it updates with the information. So, for instance, if you look, watch how it says 5-year history up to 2017. But then if I select 2015, it changes. It says 5-year history up to 2015.
Sneaky. That's cool.
And it's same thing with major assets. Major assets says major assets of 2015. And then this one here, it'll change according to the income statement line that we've selected. So right now it says net margin because it's net margin selected. But if I select direct labor, it changes to direct labor 5-year history percentage.
That's cool.
So that's what I was explaining earlier, is that
I understand what you're saying now.
It just updates according to what's selected.
Yeah. When you first mentioned it, I thought you meant like in the chart itself, but I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. So there's little things like that. We're actually going to learn that later down the road. But if you know it now, might as well use it, right?
Right, yeah. Now let me ask you on your tabs, the financial statements tab. I noticed earlier you said you'd hidden stuff because it would make it look professional. Is it really grade us on the background tabs, like the ones we're not going to be, the ones that are not the dashboard? I mean, is that you just being safe, or is that a real thing like the teacher will give us points off for?
I don't know. I mean, what you can do is you can actually just put it on a completely different sheet altogether. So like if you wanted to, you could just take all this.
Yeah, whenever I try doing stuff like that, I always wind up making a mistake. I don't realize it's about to happen.
And just put a calculation.
I say, grouped up at the top.
Come back here. Oh, never mind. It doesn't work that way, apparently. cut. Let's see if it'll cut.
Well, don't alter yours just to show me. It's fine.
Yeah, so if you cut it, it'll actually lose the cell references.
Now, did
So
we
what
just
I
mess up your
did-
calculations just now? So it just
What?
showed a whole bunch of like error messages.
Yeah, that's because I cut it and it lost all of the
Oh, gotcha.
lost all the cell references. So I would have to update everything, which I don't want to do. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to change the font to white. So that way you can't
They
see
advise
it.
you not to do that because, I mean, I'm not telling you how to do it, but I know
No,
that
I know. And that's why I also wrote up here, do not edit outside the financial statement data.
Gotcha.
So I gave them a warning, like don't mess with this, because if you do, it could screw up the calculations for the other page.
I like what you did, grouping them all up at the top with that little slide bar thing. I'd feel better doing that than changing.
Well, the only problem with that is, watch, if I hide it, now my graphs disappear.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know. Maybe I haven't tried actually physically hiding it. Let's see if that works.
Well, it's still not going to show you. You still have it.
Yeah.
collapsed.
So
Go back and uncollapse it and then try that.
yeah, it won't work.
Yeah,
So
unhide
you
it
just
first.
you either have to have it on a calculations page, or you have to hide it somehow, like, or you can just make it look professional. I was
Yeah.
too lazy. So I just put do not edit outside the financial statement data.
All right.
So
Well, thank you
that
for
way-
meeting with me today. I'm so glad that we did this. Like, because you totally helped me.
No, you helped me, because reading those instructions again really kind of clarified what I messed up on.
All right, man. Well,
I
let's
needed
say
to-
closing prayer for our meeting then, I guess. Is that
Okay.
cool with you?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity for us to be together to go over our lesson and discuss the things we did and help each other. We love you and we say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
All righty. So thank you
All
very
right.
much. I'll put this link. I'll send this link to you as soon as we close the window.
Sounds good.
Thanks, man. You have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Thanks. Yeah.
See you later.